And then what did you learn from it?
I learned a lot, actually, more than I thought going in. I learned like a lot about a different, like people with different perspectives, and how they thought and how they saw situations, and like how other people think versus how I thought and what I saw. So
I learned how to better understand other people's viewpoints and like take everything that they feel and like understand that their opinion might be different from yours, but you can still use that to like better your knowledge about the subject. And I also learned how to better demonstrate my viewpoint to others and like analyze other people's opinions as well.
Okay, well, to be honest, when I was in the class and when I left the class, I was thinking, what did I actually learn in sociology? But I guess I was kind of applying what I learned kind of unconsciously, because even like in my other classes like English, I was able to further analyze things that we were reading about because of the things we learned in sociology. So I kind of understood what we were talking about better without knowing that I had acquired those skills.
It taught me a lot about culture and like interaction with the people, like different people who are your same culture and like who have your same views. And I thought that was really cool. I don't know, because it just like it drew my attention to how everyone has different ways of life and how everyone acts at home and stuff like that.
Something to me, I look at it in many different points of views, because you've taught us that. Like, I don't just look at something like the way it's said, like I look at something if it could have been said different or like anything like that.
I mean, just what I learned is just kind of like trying to learn how to talk to people and like get my viewpoints out. And I think that contemporary issues and sociology, I think those together kind of, I'm doing it right now.
No, why is it important for you to be able to express your opinion on these things?
Well, I mean, I want to be able to.
Why?
Just because I just have certain viewpoints. I just want to be able to get them out there, and I do not do a good job of doing that, and I will admit that.
It's important because we get a deeper understanding. We can look at our past mistakes and kind of analyze on them and take this sociological perspective and take a step forward, maybe trying to do something different and correcting ourselves and trying to make it better for maybe the next generation, or maybe leaving it for the generations to come to figure it out. Who knows?
Are you really saying that sociology, 7th period sociology, by learning this stuff, you can make the world a better place?
Yes, I am.
How do you know?
Because you can take these different tools that I've learned, like the 12 tools that explain culture, right? And you can explain how people react differently, and explain how, like yourself, you can look inward and then you can look outward, and you can explain how people would in a group would react versus being alone or something. And you can take that and like analyze bigger groups, and you can exponentially like grow this and see how people connect.
Whenever my parents say something, I kind of like understand where they're coming from more now, I think. Especially when we went through like the culture unit, and like even when your dad came in, he started talking about like his mom and how his mom refused to speak in English, I believe. Like that's kind of my mom. Like she just now actually started learning at a school nearby with my sister-in-law, and I was like, finally, because after she was like, I just don't want to learn it, but now she's like wanting to learn it, but she would like never speak in it, and I never understood why. But once I like heard, like especially when your dad came, I felt like that really came to me as like a person, because I kind of understood more. Okay. So, yeah.
But I think I'm just learning better how to hear other people's opinions and understand that even though they're different than mine, it's not wrong that they have those opinions. And I'm learning how to state my opinion better than I have been able to in the past.
Better like actually like when I'm an adult to take place in more adult conversations.
Okay. Do you think, are you better prepared to participate in those conversations now?
I'm definitely not prepared, but I am better prepared than I was before.
I learned really just some like thinking skills, like thinking differently, and not like being like conform to like society's thought or what like the majority of society like thinks, thinking having my own thoughts. That was like I learned that that helped a lot. Like and not also to not be so involved in social media and what they say on social media versus what's actually the reality of what's going on.
Yeah.
So that also taught me a lot.
How would you, well, first of all, hadn't you learned that stuff before though? I mean, because it was pretty obvious. When you first came to the class, you had your stuff.
Yeah.
So hadn't you already kind of learned this stuff?
I mean, I had, but this was also like talking about very sensitive topics, like when it comes to the presidential election and stuff like that. Like, it was a very polarized election, especially this year. So a lot of people were very sensitive about the topic, and I always kind of just felt like, oh, I'll just like not talk about it. Like I feel like that's kind of a stigma we have. Like, don't bring up the election with people unless you want to like kind of get in a fight about it or a tiff about it. So it kind of was helpful to know that like I can have a conversation with even an adult and they can respect my opinion and stuff like that. I think you taught us to like value our opinions and to make us feel confident in like talking around adults and stuff, even not just kids our age.
Okay.
But when I realized afterwards that it was like these underlying skills that you don't learn anywhere else, I was able to apply it to my other classes and also in like the real world too.